All right, here we are again. I appreciate everybody waiting for me. I have the flips out in front of me getting ready to stuff them so we can chit-chat for a little while before I get to the point of actually being ready for the reveal, which will be just a couple of minutes. Doesn't take very long. Our weather, like Eric said, is a little cooler than normal, although Eric has blood thinner than water at this point. Can't handle a little 50, 60 degree plunge. We haven't seen 70 degrees here in a week. We had a high of 68 the other day and it felt nice and warm. So, yeah, it's a little different here, I guess you might say. We have a brand new participant in this reveal. First time ever for Evolution Revolution. New person on the channel. No telling what they're going to end up showing up as because of this new username thing. But I guess that does answer for why bots or people were able to mask somebody else's name and come in and cause all kinds of trouble. Oh, why people want to do that? It just doesn't make sense. Hey, I'm smarter than you. Look what I can do. Under 50 is almost unbearable. Well, you may not want to come here until probably, I don't know, what, May? I was thinking about trying to get you to come here this winter sometime, but good Lord. If you woke up and saw snow, you would have a heart attack. Okay, 007, remind me who you are. 007X Rico. I cannot remember. If you give me your regular YouTube name, I'll probably know who you are. Because that's how I generally remember people, by their regular YouTube name. Alright, I got these all together. These have all come together and they's ready. So, we's ready to start moving. Nope. They go this way. This away. Right, cheer. Okay. So we have a 1944 Philadelphia roll here. Snow guns are working at the ski resort. I like hearing that. I don't mind snow. Snow doesn't bother me at all. I prefer not to be out in snow in places where people are not used to snow. If you get my drift there. Because people who are not used to snow don't do well at all in it. Eric is an exception to that. Eric is from Michigan, so he should be able to handle snow without a problem. Should. Oops. Wow. Avalanche here. Do this much, Chuck? Alright, Mr. Fletcher. 55 double die is not a part of a regular Lincoln set. And this one was just book one. It only went up to 1940. It does have the 14D in it. 14D is a decent coin. It's not bad. I don't remember exactly what condition it was in. There's a die clash for you on this 44 Philly. First one out of the roll, and it looks pretty nice. I'm kind of liking them. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Alright, that's Taco John's. Got a normal one, though. Kin of mine, I'm gonna blue dot you. you should register with us so you can come in and bid and be a part of these shows. You come in regularly. I don't know why I don't have you registered. Coin number 2. That looks like it could be a minor class 6 double die right there. Could be. Maybe. I'm not 100% convinced on this, but we'll check it as we keep going through coins in the roll. Those flattened bottoms of the 4s by damage could be throwing me off a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a bit outside. Ball 1. Frosty, what are you running from? Yes, I don't run unless I'm running from something, and then I don't do it very well. But I certainly would never run just for the sake of running. That's insanity on a stick right there. Insane. Insane in the membrane. A small run for me is like 3 steps. Doesn't take very long. My exercise is when I climb my stairs, if I can do it in under 5 seconds. And that's fast. I consider that exercise. Ready? Exercise! Boy, I remember those days. The military exercise. That's to do 1 push-up. You have to do 4. Because we do 20 push-ups. Oh, that should be easy. But by the time you get done, you've done 80 push-ups. Because you do them in 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Not fun at all. Well, there's a nice die clash for you right there. Should show it over here too. Yep. Shows it over there too. Do we have the top of a head? No, we do not have the top of a head. We don't have a date. No date. The date would show right out here in the field. Got nothing else there. If you see me running, you should run too. I will. I'll just run a little bit faster than you. If it catches anyone, it's going to catch you first. Have found nothing so far. A bunch of decent 1944 Lincolns, though. Here's one for IT, Bethlehem. That, if I see one more bit, I may have enough. I know, Eric, you're here? Eric, what do you think? Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Right here, up here, and over here. And then you move over to the R. We got doubling right there. That's a double die right there. That is definitely a double die. Don't see it anywhere else, just on the R and the S of trust. See about the date. Could have just a little bit of it on the date. Now that's master die doubling you see on the bottom of the 4s. But on the outside of the last 4, you see doubling that's related to this. That right there, and this out here, that's doubling related to what I've got going on here. Too late die state to be able to tell on the bottom of the truncation of the bust. And there isn't really anything on Liberty or In God. Not that I can tell anyway. I have to flip it around this way. Get to light that area up just right, but I don't see it at all on In God or We. But that R and that S definitely shows whatever it is. Am I correct? I think I'm correct. We're going to level out our flight here and get focused and look at the remainder of this coin. I'll pull that out in a special pile for sure. That is a little bit of a double die obverse, I'm pretty sure. Waiting for Eric to confirm what he thinks. Coin number 7. This one's for Beth Land. On to coin number 8. So now I got something to look for. It's not on this. Not here. Oh, now coin number 9 for Nana Stacks. Got waxy stuff on this one. Not one of those doubles. Number 10 for Sissy. This I don't think is one of them either. Nope. Not gonna do it. Number 11. Tucker John now. That's not going to be one of them either. Hello, Tim. Yeah, we have found a, wait a minute, that's not Taco John's coin. Coin number 11, Mark. Taco John comes next. One minor double die obverse so far. One little double die. This could be another one of them. No. Nope. Not this one. I'll probably stay focused on these obverses. Hurricane got it. Nope. Nope, not gonna do it. Not that. Really? Mr. Yorth? What do we see here? Anything? Anything or nothing at all? Looks like nothing at all. Check the reverse on this one real quick. Just checking out. Coin 15 for Brad. Not there. We are going to be doing reveals for the remainder of the week. However, I may come on for a show or two. I may have some extra time between doing some of the other things I'm trying to work on and get finished. We'll see how that works out. Yes, we will. Coin number 17. Paul. Paul Hapmerton. Don't see much from him anymore. Wish we would. I miss him. Not come around and say hi or nothing. Now we got Hurricane Melissa. That was some big deal. I got the TV on. They're showing a picture of it right now. That was pretty scary, actually. Think of being hit by 185-mile-an-hour sustained winds. I know there's a lot of areas in hut. Wait. What do we have here? Yeah, I know there's got to be a lot of areas in Jamaica that have not been seen since the hurricane. This is interesting. This actually looks like doubling of a lower eyelid. Looks like a lower eyelid, which means the upper eyelid should be right up here. I'm trying to get the angles right so I can see what I can see about that. I don't see an upper eyelid if that's a lower eyelid. Well, it matches the angle and all. You're supposed to be going to Jamaica in 3 weeks. Not so sure that's going to happen. They're going to be too busy with relief, trying to get people rescued and things like that. Now, if you're going there to help, more power to you. In fact, I'd probably want to meet you there. There's another one. Oh, so it's definitely a dye thing. And it looks like it's a lower eyelid. What do you think, Eric? Do we have eyelid doubling going on here? I don't see anything on or in the ear. Nothing anywhere else, but I do see what looks like a lower eyelid there. Man, that's a wide spread, too, if that's what that is. That's nearly a full millimeter. Man, if that had been strung doubling, that would be, I mean, if it had been very well hubbed, that would be a massive double die. All right, here's coin number 20. Evolution Revolution first coin ever. Nice toner. A tiny bit of machine doubling. Nice colors. Liking it. Got nothing though. Just a 1944 Lincoln cent. Well, Evolution Revolution has now been broken in. And we continue to have no real luck here. Let me back out so it feels a little more normal. About right there. That'll be about right. Let's check the reverse on this one. Right after we finish with this, we're going to move over to Eric and his reveal. He's going to have a reveal at 1 o'clock. And coin number 22 for Mickey. I haven't seen that one double die we pulled out earlier. I haven't seen one of them. Got 2 different double dies now. 2 different ones. Number 23 puts us halfway through the roll with Kurt Pierce. Well, no, not quite. I got another before it's halfway through the roll. I know. I don't count well. Got nothing there. Point number 24 now for Sissy. Wow. Dude. That's a bright coin. Only problem is it's got a big spot on it. But man, this is a lot of luster. That's right. I do need to make sure of that. Anyone who wants to be on the email notifications from here on out has to opt in to me directly. So please send me an email, cd@coppercoins.com, if you want to receive updates about auctions and reveals and things of that nature. I am no longer going to send them to the entire customer list. I've evidently been reported to some major ISPs and have been blocked from sending email to a number of places and people for that reason. So I am no longer just assuming that by registering you are going to appreciate receiving my once, sometimes twice weekly emails. So you will have to opt in order to receive my emails. Just send me a quick email, cd@coppercoins.com, and let me know that you are opting in. This is a double die reverse. Pretty nice one too. Even thick on the bottom. Well, there we go. 2 double die obverses and a double die reverse. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, people register and then they complain because they receive an email or two a week from me. So, you know, I receive emails from people, and if I just don't want them, I delete them. It makes it so easy. And then if I get enough of them, you know, like sometimes you'll find people that'll send you 5 or 10 emails a week, and it starts to get a little, well, intrusive. I email them and ask them, would you please remove me? And then, if they continue, I block them. But I don't report them. So I think I'm being blocked from sending email to, I believe AOL is one of them, and Yahoo is one of them as well. I'm blocked for suspicious activity, which is basically sending too many emails. Which is kind of ridiculous because I never really sent all that many emails anyway. Hey. This, I believe, may be another double die. I do believe it is. Yeah. Yeah, I do believe. I'll point it out here in just a minute if I am reasonably certain it is. It doesn't show on the right side, but you can see it there on the dot. The dot is not round, and that E right there has just a little notch with an extra landing right there. And then you get around here, you see a little bud of extra side there, and then all the way down the left side, there's an extra line over here. This could be machine doubling, but I'm thinking it is a regular double die. Yeah, I'm seeing it on the inside edges of some of these wheat grains, and extra line right here. So yep, I think that's could be a double die. We'll have to let Eric take a look at it and see what he thinks of it. But that one is for Mr. Huarbe. No, just to me, Farm Dog, that's fine. I just need to have you say I opt into your emails or whatever, opt in or whatever you want to say. Just let me know that you're opting in to my updates. And what I will probably do is go create a some form of vertical messaging account where I can send email blasts, they call them, and have a place where you can opt in or opt out anytime you want to, and be quote unquote following the federal laws, and not worry about it anymore. Just tell everybody if you want to opt in, go to this link, and then they'll be able to go in there and enter their email address to opt in. And some people, they just want to show up on Mondays and Tuesdays and find out for themselves whether I'm doing a broadcast, which sometimes I even think I'm going to be doing them and don't. Like, last night, I thought I was going to have an auction ready, but I decided I don't have enough right now to run an auction. So, I'm not. I'm going to hold off. Comcast too, okay. I was unaware of that, but it makes sense. Why not? Very surprised to see that some of the places survived that did in Jamaica. You got walls still standing in buildings that are 75 to 100 years old and not highly well maintained. And it withstood nearly record-breaking winds. All right, Eric's off to get ready for his reveal. We'll be through this one by, I'm going to say 12:30, 12:35. And then at 1 o'clock, or probably just after mine, you should come back to the channel, watch for Eric's show. Kind of get it loaded up and wait for him to finish prepping. Like I said, we'll be looking through all these coins again at least one more time. So we're not going to miss anything. But can't necessarily guarantee that. If you find something that you think should be incorporated or included into the list of die varieties for that roll, and you did not get a proper coin treatment because you had a die variety, get me a picture and let me know. And I will pay your postage both ways to get it to me, and I'll correct it for you. But we have to talk about it first. Okay, Frosty, I appreciate that. Mike Ash, how you doing, buddy? One for Roger here. Let's see what Raj gets. Yep, nothing there. Yep, nothing there. Up next, number 37. And this will be for Paul. Paul Hampton. Nice earlier die state. Kind of pretty. Kind of purty here. Got no doubling though. Nice coin. No doubling. Yeah, not enough. Number 38 from Mark. Mark. Guess what day it is? Oh, looky there. We've got a north doubled eyelid. The eyelid sitting on top of the normal eyelid. Takes a special angle to be able to see it, though. If I flip it like this, we'll be able to see it. Right there. Extra eyelid to the north. Another different die here. Let's see what we have on the reverse. Nothing at all, but it is a double die obverse. So we got 5 different varieties here. Number 39 for Alex Huarbe. That's one of those ones that has the extra line running all the way down the left side and nothing really on the right side. That's another double die. Another double die there. Number 40, this one for Carl. Let's see what Carl gets here. Well, nothing on the obverse. Nothing on the reverse. Number 41, back to Sissy. I'll have to call him back. Well, either way, what we find, what we don't find here, we're going to take care of it and get it to you here in the next week or two. I'm done with broadcasting for today. This will be my last one for the day, so I do wish you well. We will probably, I'll return tomorrow with another reveal or two. I have 2 of them scheduled. I will probably be taking Friday off because Halloween is my favorite day of the year, believe it or not. Here's number 43 for Brad. Nothing there. Nothing there. All right, Frosty, I appreciate it. See you, Tim. Down to the wire. We got 6 coins left. Let's see what we have. Number 45, Paul Hampton. Oof. Well, that's kind of ugly. That one got kind of spotty. Fingerprinty. Ride your unicycle. Electric unicycle with a Grim Reaper. Okay. I would like to see that. Well, that's kind of interesting. I don't think that's fingerprint. It's something else. Perhaps staining of some sort from paper. Oh, it's an ender. Number 47. I'll tell you what, this was a tubed roll, and there was an extra coin in the roll. Hey, that's nice. That's an error right there. That is a lamb peel. There's nothing anywhere else, but it's a lamb peel. That's kind of cute. Nothing on the reverse side. I will get that black coin back out and replace it. I'll set one for Paul, because I'll put the last coin in the roll in his holder. And that one looks like that, I think it's that doubled lower eyelid again. Good on that for Stan. Coin 49 now. Mickey. Mickey. And hey, looky there. That little thing right there, that's an extra bit to a T. So that is a double die. Minor, but it is. What do we have over here on the other side? Yeah, I don't see much. But that'll be good for Mickey. Nice little double die obverse, and this is a very nice looking coin too. Now, coin number 50 for Kurt Pierce. There's another one of the lower eyelid doubles there for Kurt Pierce. And then back to Paul, who had coin number 45, and it's an ugly one. And we'll give him coin number 51. The extra in the roll. Check and see once there. This thing's been taped shut for years and years, so I had no idea there were 51 coins in this tube. But there were, and Paul is going to get it. That ought to do him well for having the gimped up coin that was in spot 45. All right, folks. Well, I appreciate it. We are going to switch over to Eric here pretty soon. Looks like he's got about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to be back probably tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Have a great afternoon.